Welcome back everyone to the Adore Beauty YouTube channel, and specifically you are watching the Beauty Writer Roundup series where myself and our other in-house beauty writers rate, review, trial and test all sorts of products so that you don't have to. When you ask someone, what's your biggest beauty concern? Frizz comes up and again. It's just one of those kind of common beauty conundrums, let's call it, that binds us together. I do want to make it really clear, first off the bat, there's nothing wrong with frizz. If it's something that bothers you, how can we manage it? We have a lot of really good frizzy hair smoothing products on Adore Beauty, so we're going to kind of go through some of my faves and how to use them. But first, a little bit of education, because you might be wondering, why do I have frizzy hair, or what actually causes hair to frizz? Generally speaking, frizz or frizzy hair is caused by a lack of moisture in the hair cuticle. Kind of think of it like tiles on a roof, you'd hope. The tiles are all laying flat, and so when the hair is smooth and there's enough moisture in it, the cuticle is sealed and you've got a nice flat surface. So things that cause the hair to lose moisture, things like heat styling, using harsh products, environmental things like being out in the sun, colouring your hair, bleaching, even things like hormones can change the texture of your hair. All of these things cause the hair to lose some of its natural moisture, which then those tiles on the roof sit up like this. It starts to give the hair a frizzy appearance. Humidity and kind of water and moisture from the air can actually then get in and cause the hair cuticles to swell. Some people just have naturally frizz-prone hair as well. Let's start with pre-treatment. So you're about to wash your hair. Before you even get in the shower and before you start washing your hair, things that you can use in your routine to mitigate frizz are things like protein bond-building shampoos, more nourishing, richer textured masks, and then also your reparative, and then also your, again, protein-based treatments. Our hair is made up of proteins, and these protein-based products essentially give the hair back more of what it makes naturally, but it might be lacking or losing. For a protein-based shampoo, I've got a bargain and bougie. So my bougie favorite is the Virtue Recovery Shampoo. I've written about it 1,000 times. If I was making a commission on recommending this product, I wouldn't be here right now. I'd be in Europe or on a yacht somewhere. It contains a protein molecule that kind of seeks out damage in the hair, binds to it and repairs it, and just helps to keep our roof tiles nice and flat. A more bargain, affordable version is the 11 Smooth Me Now Anti-Frizz Shampoo. Also comes in a matching conditioner, under $30, and also contains protein. In terms of treatments to restore the bonds and really keep everything nice and smooth, you can't go past Olaplex number 3. So we've got Olaplex number 3, here it is. And then another kind of newer one to the market that people rave about is the K18 Leave-In Molecular Repair Hair Mask. So this is the one that you pop in on damp hair, leave on for a minimum of 10 minutes, then shampoo out and condition. This is a leave-in that you actually put on in place of conditioner, but you don't need to rinse it out. Really excellent, but yeah, key word to look for is protein. Next, let's talk about what to do after you get out of the shower. When I get out of the shower and my hair's damp, I like to apply, I guess, my thicker oils or cream textured products. My probably top picks, it's got to be the Kerastase Elixir Ultima. You can just cut that bit out. It's the beautifying hair oil. As you can see, I'm literally almost done of mine. I love doing maybe 1 or 2 generous pumps of this, applying it to damp hair. Yeah, really working it through like so. Another really good treatment to apply on damp hair before styling is this one from Colour Wow. It's the Dream Coat Supernatural Spray, another really good one, especially if you live in more humid climates. It also contains keratin. So keratin is a protein that our hair is made up of, so you're kind of sensing this whole protein vibe when it comes to controlling frizz. Next tip, which is really great for basically anyone that has hair, I highly recommend including a hair wrap into your kind of hair washing routine. Actually let your hair sit in that microfiber towel for, sometimes I could be sitting in mine for hours, but it's gonna absorb all that excess moisture out of the hair. That will then speed up the blow drying time, which then has the knock-on effect of less heat. So now you take off your towel, your hair towel, and it's time to start drying. If you have finer textured hair, then the products you applied before might be enough. If you have hair that's prone to frizz or you have a coarser texture, you might like to add in, I guess, another layer. 2 products here from Olaplex. One is better designed for kind of thicker textured hair, and then one's for finer textured hair. So the first one is the Olaplex No. 6 Bond Smoother. So all Olaplex products have this compound in it, and here we go. It's bi-aminopropyl diclycol diamylate.
Good job.
Something like that. That's Olaplex's patented kind of protein technology, the bond builder. So in No. 6 is more of a cream texture. Work that into the hands like this and then really like press it into the hair before you blow dry. If that's going to be something like this is going to be too thick for some people, I'm currently obsessed with Olaplex No. 9. So this is the newest one and it is more of like a serum. So I've written a whole article about this, so we might be able to link that in the comments down here. Also a heat protectant, it's anti-static and it has that same patented technology. So either of these or something similar is great to just chuck in before you style. Guys, I've just been told that we are going to be trialing Olaplex No. 9 as a part of our 5 People Try series. So you're going to want to see that. Make sure you're subscribed so that you are notified when that one comes out. Now let's talk heat styling. So as we said, in the curly girl method, and there's a lot of people, the school of thought that would say trying to minimize heat styling will help with frizz. It certainly will. However, I'm the kind of person that I don't feel like me unless I've styled my hair. If you have textured or curlier textured hair, you might want to try using one of these, which is a diffuser attachment for your hairdryer. I don't have curly hair, but you can sit the hair in the diffuser, and as the name suggests, it diffuses the heat and the air to, I guess, like help to dry the hair without roughing up or encouraging that frizz. I personally love the Dyson Supersonic hairdryer as well. It is expensive, but that product, I find it just really cuts down the hair drying time. It also uses a lower heat, which can help. But one tool that I do really want to demo because, oh, shivers, that hut. It's because it's got my hair in it. This tool has so much of my hair in it because I use it almost every single day. It's the GHD Glide hair straightening brush. If you want a really quick and easy solution to frizz, you really need to get one of these. I've been using mine for probably 3 or 4 years. You literally put it in the hair, go down, and it gives you the most smooth, sleek finish. So super quick and handy. I love it. Can't rate it enough. Last tool I'll quickly mention in terms of a straightener. If you're someone with thicker, coarser hair texture and a lot of hair, I can't recommend more a wide hair straightener. So something like the Cloud9 Wide. It allows you to work through the hair quicker with less passes of the hair to, just kind of help to minimize the heat styling where we can. Now let's talk about the products to apply to dry hair. One type of product I want to draw your attention to, humidity barrier sprays. So I've got 2 here. One's from Goldwell, Kerasilk Control, humidity barrier spray, and the other one is KMS anti-humidity seal spray. So essentially this is the kind of product you can use as your last step, and you can kind of just mist over the hair. Oh, that smells so good. And they often contain a lot of shine enhancing ingredients too. So really good for a smooth, sleek finish. Maybe I'll do the other one on the other side just to keep it fair, I love all my children equally. And then finally, let's talk about treatments, because there is one type of in-salon treatment that is really great for making coarser, frizzier hair smoother and easier to manage, and that is a keratin treatment. Hannah actually did a whole video on getting a keratin treatment in salon. You can watch that here. Essentially what it is a semi-permanent in-salon treatment that infuses the hair with keratin. Again, it's that protein that the hair is made of, and it helps to really smooth and seal everything down. Importantly, a keratin treatment is different to that chemical straightening or the Brazilian blowout you might have heard of. What that's actually doing is permanently breaking the bonds in the hair. But this one's more kind of like coloring your hair, where we temporarily break the bonds, they apply the keratin, and then they reseal the bonds with the keratin in by applying heat, and it will grow out. So it will usually last you around 3 to 6 months. I did this before I went to Singapore a couple of years ago. It doesn't give you permanently straight hair, it just makes it more manageable and more low key, so you can kind of get away a bit more with air drying, less styling, so actually really good before a holiday. One last thing, sorry, I'm very passionate about frizz. One last thing I do want to mention is silk. So you've probably heard all the beauty editors, you got to sleep on silk. You really do need to sleep on silk, people. A silk pillowcase, even a silk hair wrap. I've been known to go to sleep looking a bit like a silk fighter pilot, because I've got my silk helmet, I've got my silk eye mask, and then I fall back on the bed on my silk pillowcase. But essentially what that does is, while you sleep, is it helps to reduce the friction, and also it doesn't absorb moisture from your hair. That's the end of my TED Talk about frizz. If you have a frizz hack, or if you've tried any of these products, please let us know in the comments. But otherwise, we will see you on Beauty Writer Roundup next time. Bye. Ugh. For a video about hair, I feel like that's my signature.
Yeah,
hair in my mouth?
baby video
No.
about hair.